Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a good day everyone. So this is for OBM301 on the chapter 1 overview of informations. So ready your pens and paper, we gotta start now. Alright, the first things on this chapter is about the definition of the data, informations and knowledge. Okay, these three things, okay, as you can see here, data is about all this definition from the marigold link here, facts and figures that have been organized as a result of observation, surveys or research. Can be an individual facts, statistics or single piece of information, or facts or information used usually to calculate, analyze or plan something, or it may be a gather a body of facts and information in a raw or unorganized form such alphabet, numbers or symbol that refer to represent or condition ideas or objects. And the last one for Rosna Johari, data is a representation of information in a formal manner suitable for communication, interpretation, and processing. Okay, which is the things that you can see from the slide here. I can say classify it as a data, right? Once you read it, okay, when you read it, you try to understand it as become an information. Okay, the information here definition is about data that is organized, meaningful, and useful. Okay, can use this data to make something for notes. Okay, information and that has been organized and processed to convey understanding, experience, accumulated learning, and expertise. And last one is it is recognized as processed data, text or voice or an image, and synonyms with knowledge or intelligence. Okay, so hopefully you all understand here. And the next one, this one is about the knowledge. Is the data which a person recognizes as relevant and talked about and interpreted, stored in a one's memory or in a variety of format or used for a purpose. This one from Mary Gosling. And this one from Steve Denning is knowledge, something that is believed, that is true and that is reliable. And the last is not the last one from Peter F. Drucker is knowledge is information that changes something or somebody either by becoming grounds for action or by making individual or institution capable of different or more effective actions. This from John Locke's knowledge is the perception of agreement or disagreement of the ideas. And the last one from this Davenport and Cusack, knowledge is a fluid mix of framed experience, contextual information, values, and expert insight that provide a framework for evaluating and incorporating new experience and information. Okay, this is the first part, data, information and knowledge. Hope you can get at least one or two, three about these definitions. Move on to this one is the uh, give it to you some, like I say, the pictorial data. This one, okay, as you can see here, this is the pyramids, data, information, knowledge, and wisdom. We can get more or many data in our parts here, okay, in our maybe some of the reports, okay, some of the surveys, right? Okay, data they call it raw information, have a meaning, knowledge, got some context. Different person have a different interpretation or different knowledge about things. And the last one is with wisdom. Wisdom is something that you apply in your real life. Okay. Next one is on information. So there are two kinds of information as you can see here. Is it either it's a good or a bad? Okay, the first one for the good, relevant, reliable, accurate, understandable, value for money, well sourced, fit for purpose, up to date. While for the bad, it's partial, not complete, inaccurate, misleading. Yeah, most of the time you can see here from social media, misleading, untrustworthy, and inconsistent, plagiarized. Okay, this is the things that we look on in the academics perspective. Insightful, okay, something they just uh, things on one side of the people only, one side of this person only, one side of this perspective, not the other one. Out of date, also considered as a bad information. Next one. Alright, still on this good and bad, but this one they classified good information versus the poor information. For the good information, it's relevant, timely, accurate, concise, and reduce uncertainty. While the poor information is irrelevant, swamping, unclear, and incomplete. Is I pretty much same as this previous slide on this poor compared to the bad. Okay, this is just a picture. Alright. Okay, what is information overload? Okay, most of the time, yeah, we in this digital era, digital IT, okay, everything is from the social media, from the chats, okay, situation where there is too much information available and there is increasing, okay, typo here, sorry. Okay, too much information available and there is increasing difficulty to get the exact information needed at a certain period of time. Okay, and it also feels overwhelmed by the information to be understood and do not know some information exists. Okay, and do not know where to find the information is another one part of this information overload. It knows to find information but do not have the key to access it. Maybe you have to pay it first, you have to subscribe to something, then you can access this information. Okay, all right. Okay, there's a video here, but I try to click on this video. There's nothing on the video. I try to ask Miss Fuss about this. No worries. So I think they just want to show you. If I'm not mistaken, this video is about information overload in the current world nowadays. Alright, study about this information overload. Then we goes to this types of knowledge. Okay, so this is the part that you have to give more focus on. This is about the tacit or explicit. Okay, tacit knowledge or explicit knowledge. So what it is about tacit is unwritten, unspoken, and hidden vast storehouse of knowledge held by practically every normal human being. Maybe it's about emotion, experience, insights, or intuitions, or observation, also known as informal knowledge. Okay, that's his tacit knowledge. For explicit is articulated knowledge expressed and recorded as the words, numbers, codes, and mathematical and scientific formula and musical notation. This is codified knowledge found in the document, database, and etc. Okay, this is why I can say like, okay, this is informal. I can say this more like a formal. Right? Okay, example. This one, explicit knowledge. Okay, what is actually in your mind, like I say, 5%, but this tacit knowledge mostly have more percentage than this explicit. Okay, tacit tadi yang kat atas okay, unwritten, unspoken, because different person, different people have a view on some things. Okay, they have their own experience, their knowledge is different, their information that they got from the sources that they have around them is different. So that tacit knowledge is more is 95% actually. Experience, thinking, competence, commitment, and also the deeds. While the explicit knowledge, yes, not everyone will transcribe or written what they know into the documents, into the information or records or the files. Okay, so that's why explicit knowledge is just 5%. Alright, next one. What is information literacy? Okay, I can say this chapter 1 is more on the definitions. Okay, so it goes to this introduction to information literacy, ability to locate, organize, evaluate, and use information. Okay, maksudnya you literate actually, kat sebenarnya kat the word here. Apa slide dia tiba-tiba ke kiri kan. Sure. Okay, abaikan. Okay, what is information literacy? Combine computer and research skills and important for academic achievement. It's a basis for lifelong learning. Alright. I can say that most people nowadays is information literates. Okay, especially the generation millennial like you all right now, because I'm generation Y. So because everything is on the smartphone, okay, we got 5G coming on the way, so everything become easy. Actually, you can get references, you can get information, you can get anything from the internet faster compared to we experienced in the last time. Okay, continue on this information literacy. Okay, three major skills needed to be information literates is that you're able to find information in a variety of formats. Okay, maybe a videos, maybe a image, maybe a text. Okay, able to find information in a variety of sources. Okay, most of the time you all use Google. Yes, you ask your friends, you ask your lecturer, teachers. Find from the books. Rarely sekarang ni jarang pakai buku. I think it's from mostly on Google, internet, right? And able to find information within the sources. Okay, able to distinguish what is a good or bad information, what is correct information, what is not, right? The next one, information literate person also be capable to ask related question, okay, and select and evaluate relevant information. That's why I said tadi, you know which one is good, which one is not. Discard irrelevant information tadi, good or bad. Combine information from different sources. Okay, when you got this information from here, you combine with other things that you maybe your friend have exposed to you. So yes, you combine that information and makes a decision after that. Okay, best decision making about the thing that you're gonna look on goes into. Alright, strategy for using literacy skill is to identify, locate, analyze, and use. Okay, itu je. Identify meaning that you try to find it. Locate is identify, know where to find it. Locate is try to get information by on hands, and analyze is you make a decision on this informations, and use is to in the practical world, what is your decision making for certain part of actions that you taking on. Okay, impact of information literacy. Yes, it creates opportunities where it's a deep meaningful learning. Theoretical underpinning, extend needed information critically evaluated, classify, store, manipulate knowledge, and incorporation. Okay, I can say that you can analyze, you can write something about this information that you have, and yeah, it can be, yes, you need more information, have to dig on another sources. Okay, information critically evaluated, yeah, you can just make a call over there. Right, the next one is advantages versus disadvantages of information literacy. Advantage, of course, learns to find, evaluates, and synthesize information, while disadvantage is source lies in the difficulty of updates, because too much information right now is being produced and on every minute. So we got more new information coming on the way. So we're not sure that information that you got at that time is still relevant or not. Better research is advantage and access the needed information and its sources critically and better understanding. While for these disadvantages, indexing is difficulty because too many. Lack of effective information retrieval skill if you not learn this skill. Okay, how to Google on the online database. When go Google on online database, it's about the searching on the online database. How to search by the author, search by the publication year, or maybe from the keyword, the terms. Information complexity is on the leaps and the bounds. Okay, because too complex maybe for the information to you on your level to generate or to understand what kind of the things that the author want to explain to you. I think I'm almost done here. An effective user of information. Okay, once you are information literate, you should be an effective user of information. You realize the information needs, okay, knows where to look for it, find information in a variety of sources precisely, and make critical decisions about authority, validity, currency, and relevancy. Also comprehend information gathered, synthesize information to create knowledge, and appraise the process and the final product. Okay, all addressed in the information literacy standards. Okay. Contohnya, if you want to make a call for your lifetime partner I think contohnya this too early for you tapi I think it's okay. Okay, when you want to find something that you know that this person is the one actually, the one and only, the one that you gonna spend your life forever. So what is the judgment or criteria that you put on to this person to make sure that she's the correct one or he's the correct one for you or not. Okay, faham ke tak? Alright, this one for the FAQ, frequently asked question. Katanya dia orang bagi question kat sini, but it's okay. Look at the Google Classroom. Okay, there are some question I have posted, okay, in the GC on the Q&A. So I actually want to see how's your information skill, how you gather information and try to make best of your judgment over there and solve the problem. Okay, not the problem that one is on planner, so try your best to make useful of overall budget maybe, and the best of the thing that you can get from value for money actually for that planner. Okay, thank you. This is overall for the overview of information. Okay, make some notes about data tadi, information and knowledge about the tacit and explicit knowledge. Explicit knowledge, good information, poor information, information overload, tacit explicit, sorry, and of course information literacy, the last one. Alright, stay safe. See you on another video. Thank you.